indeed. Now this week Robbie Neilson signed a new contract to keep him at Hearts until 2018. Yesterday they hosted Kilmarnock, whose manager Lee Clark was still looking for his first win. Before the game, Tynecastle paid tribute to Jim McFadden, a former player for both clubs and a league winner with Killie in 1965. Commentary comes from Alka Henry.
Robbie Neilson makes 5 changes to the side that lost to Tannadice, Patterson, Suter and Rossi slot into defence. June returns to midfield with Gavin Riley brought into attack. Lee Clark, still looking for his first Premiership win, makes 1 change to the side that earned a point at Dundee, with Mark O'Hara coming in for Rhodey McKenzie. Confusion at the heart of Midlothian defence. Greg Kiltie looking to profit. Gets to pass Suter, cuts it to the edge of the area, back for Slater, and he tugs his shot wide. And a chance in the first minute for Kilmarnock. Kiltie, Obadeyi back to Slater. Didn't have his shooting boots on there. Lee Clark, Robbie Neilson. Neilson having signed a new 2-year deal this week. Boabin going into the box, and he's pushed to the ground by Stuart Findlay, and that's a penalty kick. No question about the decision. Arm on Boabin's back, who went to ground. Yellow card for Findlay. Walker with a penalty kick, saved by MacDonald off the post, and looped back in by Jamie Walker. Hearts are ahead, and relief for Jamie Walker, who saw his initial effort saved off the post and then looped back. Not the best of connections, but the spin just took it over MacDonald into the net. Viola Dowda winning that contest and driving into the Kilmarnock half. Support outside from Nicholson, goes alone, breaks into the path of Walker, another save by MacDonald. Then Hearts threatening to go 2-0 up. Dowda with the initial run, breaking for Walker, and another good save from MacDonald. Limos Turk, and once again MacDonald down to his left. Walker slipped with a follow-up. Good curve on that from Turk. Another great save, MacDonald. So Nicholson cutting in from the left. Good skills. Was past his man, and another save from MacDonald. Stuck out his boot. Breaks again, and Patterson. Not his best effort, but good initial skills from Nicholson, and again good work by MacDonald. Patterson hangs the ball up. Nicholson with a header just off the post. How close was that? Great ball by Callum Patterson. Nicholson got above Hodson, and only the post prevented Hearts from going 2 up. Obadeyi, lovely skills in the corner, getting away from Patterson, driving into the box. His shot goes wide though. Neil Alexander knew that was going wide, but good effort from Obadeyi. Suter, long ball out of defence. Hodson with a header back, he's short. Another chance here for Hearts. Nicholson chips it over MacDonald, and Stuart Findlay clears it off the line. Lifted over the goalkeeper, but no one there for Hearts to tap the ball home. Walker with another corner kick. It's a handball and a penalty. Magennis, who started out as a goalkeeper, handled that right on the edge of the 6-yard box. Dowda with a penalty, and again Jim MacDonald saves, and once again from the follow-up. Fantastic work by Jim MacDonald, up on his feet to block the second effort from Nicholson. Alexander off his line, punches it clear. Faubert and Kiltie with the final effort, which was blocked. Julian Faubert on as a substitute. Obadeyi back to Kiltie, and as Turk got in the way.
Good to get 3 points against a tough team. You know, they worked hard and made it difficult for us, but you know, we had a couple of chances to really kill the game off. You know, 1v1s through the keeper twice, penalty save again. So you know, we need to really try and kill teams off like that. But you know, pleased with 3 points.
Lots of good things to take from the game. We need results as well, so we're disappointed with that, but certainly lots of positives to take from it. I thought there was some good individual performances in there today.
Good win in the end for Hearts. Michael, you got to feel a bit sorry for Jamie MacDonald in the Kilmarnock goal.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you know, to go back to your old club and have a performance like he has and end up on the losing side, it's a tough one to take. A great penalty save, and he's back there to get the rebound. If Jamie Walker had actually struck it better, the fact that he's shanked it a little bit up in the air has allowed him to get it up and over Jamie. But he's made a number of really good saves, and as I said, it'll be a bitter pill to swallow for him to come away from Tynecastle without getting anything for his side.
He is a great shot stopper, Darren, isn't he?
Yeah, well, fantastic shot stopper. He doesn't have great presence standing in his goals, but he's a fantastic shot stopper, yeah.
Robbie Neilson has signed a new contract at Hearts as well. Michael's talking about winning the title as well. Is that realistic? Not this season, maybe.
Well, not
obviously.
Realistically, they're not going to win it this year, and it's going to be a tough task, but I think that's the great thing about what we're seeing at Aberdeen. It creates a bit of belief amongst the other teams that it can be done. They've not won it, obviously, but they are challenging, and I think that there's no reason for Hearts and Robbie to look at that and say, why can we not?
Tough times for Kilmarnock. Lee Clark's got a real fight in his hands. They remain second bottom, Dan.
It's going to be very hard when you're losing games, but he's had a good grounding down south. Did very well at Huddersfield. Had to manage chairmans and all that at Birmingham and then at Blackpool. So he's had a good grounding, and I know Lee really well, and he'll give it his best shot, that's for sure.
And unfortunate reports of racial abuse directed at the Kilmarnock striker Josh Magennis at that match. Police currently appealing for witnesses. Time for a look at the Ladbrokes Premiership table. The gap at the top remains 6 points, with Celtic and Aberdeen both dropping points.